Barilla Company. Barilla G, Fratelli S.p.A. is an Italian multinational food company. It is the world's largest pasta producer. History. The company was founded in 1877 as a bakery shop in Parma, Italy by Pietro Barilla's sister. The company expanded in 1908 and in 1910 Barilla inaugurated a new pasta factory equipped with a continuous baking oven. After the death of Pietro Barilla S.p.A., his sons Riccardo and Gualtiero took the reins of the family company, increasing the production and distribution of products, thanks to technological innovations which allowed the company to rapidly transform itself over the course of the 1920s and 1930s into the most important bread and pasta company in Emilia-Romagna. In 1919, Gualtiero Barilla died, leaving his brother Riccardo at the helm of the company together with his wife Virginia. In 1947, Riccardo also died and the management passed to his sons Pietro and Gianni, exponents of the third generation. With the advent of the two Barilla brothers, the company experienced a phase of great development, and in 1952 the production of bread was suspended to concentrate solely on pasta. In those years, Barilla quickly transformed itself from a regional company to a company with a strong presence in northern Italy, thanks to the quality of the products, to the balanced prices, and to its innovative capacity, such as the use of cardboard to pack pasta. In 1960, Barilla became a joint stock company, and in the following years it opened new factories in Rabbiano, which marked Barilla's entry into the cracker and breadstick sector, and in Pedrignano, just outside Parma. The company remained in the hands of the Barilla family until 1971, when the American chemical company W.R. Grace acquired a controlling interest. However, Grace left day-to-day control in the hands of Pietro Barilla, grandson and namesake of the company founder. Pietro reacquired control in 1979, and the company has remained privately held ever since. In 1993, Pietro Barilla died at the age of 80, and the management of the company passed to his children Guido, Luca, Paolo and Emanuela. This led to the fourth Barilla generation, and throughout the 90s the company continued the internationalization process begun at the beginning of the decade under the management of Pietro, opening in 1999 the first production plant in Iowa, in the United States. This expansion continued with the acquisition of various foreign companies in the food sector, such as the Misko Pasta Company in Greece 1991, the Turkish pasta company Filiz Makarna 1994, the Swedish crisp bread producer Wasbread 1999, the joint venture with the Mexican herders in 2002 pasta brands Yemena and Vesta. In 2002, Barilla took over the German company Camps AG, which was then sold to the Czech Agrofruit in 2013, except for the French soft bread company Harry's, which still belongs to the Barilla Group. In 2007, Barilla opened a second production plant in the United States, in Avon, New York. Since December 2013, in order to have a direct relationship with the American customers, the company has opened some restaurants Casa Barilla in the United States. The first was in New York, the second in California. At the beginning of 2021, Barilla finalized the acquisitions in Canada of the Fratelli Company, including Lancia and Tolerant brands, and in the United Kingdom, with the majority stake in Pasta Evangelists, a London-based startup for the production of fresh pasta for home delivery operations that mark the international growth of the Barilla Group and its desire to identify and anticipate consumer needs and values around the world. Overview. The Barilla family has been at the helm of the company for 145 years. Barilla Group controls Barilla multinational pasta maker, Milino Co., Gran Cereal, Pandi Stel, Paosi Viello, First and Accademia Barilla Italy, Harry's France, Wasbread Sweden, Catelli Canada, Misko Greece, Pasta Evangelists United Kingdom, Filiz Makarna Turkey, Yemena and Vesta Mexico trademarks. The group produces many kinds of pasta and is the world's leading pasta maker with 24.5% of the Italian market. It produces pasta in over 160 shapes and sizes. Barilla brand pasta is sold in numerous restaurants worldwide, such as those belonging to the Pastamania chain. It is also the leading seller of bakery products in Italy. Through its acquisition of the Swedish company Wasa, it is the world's leading producer of flatbread, a Scandinavian staple, selling 60,000 tons annually. Barilla Group has 30 production sites, 15 in Italy and 15 in the rest of the world. Production plants are located in Italy and in Greece, France, Germany, Norway, Russia, Sweden, Turkey, the United States in Ames, Iowa and Avon, New York, Mexico and Canada. The company also operates mills in Italy, Greece, Sweden, Turkey, US and Canada. While its central office is in Parma, it has corporate offices in several other countries as well, such as Austria, Belgium, France, Germany, Greece, the Netherlands, Poland, Russia, Slovenia, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, the US, Mexico, Brazil, Australia, and Japan. Barilla is distributed in the UK by Eurofood Brands Limited. Barilla's Italian production facilities are located in Parma, Foggia, Marcianise, Castiglione del Stivia, Cremona, Melfi, Urbano, Novara, Moggia and Ascoli Piombino. Its plant in Greece near Thiva is the third largest in Europe. The plant where the pasta was made is noted in the packaging by a code letter, whereas products made in Italy are explicitly labelled as such. The wheat used to make the final product is purchased from around the world. In 2021, the company had a turnover of euros 3.936 billion, with a net profit of 229 million euros. In 2020, turnover was euros 3.890 billion, with an increase of 7% compared to the previous year, while net profit reached euros 351 million plus 55% on 2019. Other activities. In 1987, on the initiative of Pietro Barilla, the Barilla Historical Archive was created to collect, preserve and enhance the company's historical documentation, starting from 1877. The archive is located in the Barilla plant in Pedrignano, near Parma, and it contains over 60,000 documents divided by sector, also including the documentation produced by the brand subsequently incorporated into the company Viello, Milino Bianco, Pavesi, Phyllis, Wasser, Harris. On 30 November 1999, the Italian Ministry of Culture declared the Barilla Historical Archive of remarkable historical interest because it bears witness to the development of the food industry in Parma and the evolution of society in Italy. Since 2018, the new internet site is active and available, in which it is possible to visit the different sections of the archive, among which are the photo library and TV advertising with more than 2,700 commercials. The Barilla Historical Archive, in 2001, has been among the founding partners of Museum Pressa, an Italian association that collects more than 100 members as museums, archives and cultural institutions, and that represents a very useful place for meetings, changes of experiences and knowledge. In 2014, the Barilla Historical Archive has contributed to install at Corte di Girolamo near Collecchio, Parma, an ancient 11th century Benedictine Grantia, the Pasta Museum with equipment and documents of extraordinary interest, including an entire pasta plant dating back to 1850 and the oldest sample of industrial spaghetti dating back to 1837. The Pasta Museum is inserted in the Circus of Food Museums of the province of Parma, as well as the Tomato Museum, installed in the same Corte di Girolamo. In 2009, the BCFN Barilla Center for Food and Nutrition Fondazione Barilla was established. It is a multidisciplinary, independent think tank working for food sustainability and healthy lifestyles. Sponsorship and promotion. As of 2020, the global testimonial of the company is Roger Federer. The company has sponsored the Italian national basketball team on several occasions, as well as the Italian racecar driver Alex Zanardi. Furthermore, Barilla is currently the main sponsor of the US alpine skier Mikaela Shiffrin and tennis player Coco Gauff. In 2021, Barilla created a Spotify playlist with songs timed just long enough for the perfect pasta. Controversies. In 2013, after the chairman Guido Barilla made comments regarding his opposition to adoption by gay families and unwillingness to showcase gay families in his advertisements, some called for a boycott against Barilla products. Guido later apologized and the company began advocating for LGBT causes. In 2022, 2 Americans filed a class action suit in a California court against Barilla. They accused the company of emphasizing its Italian identity while the majority of its products are manufactured in the United States. Barilla attempted to have the case dismissed, but a judge ruled that the plaintiffs had suffered economic injury due to the deceptive advertising.